Hey everyone.
I'm so thirsty.
Thirsty.
Hey guys, you know why we're called a challenge couple? That one was kind of quiet to me, but whatever.
I thought it was because we were challenged.
That's insulting. No, it's funny. We actually type in challenged couple or the challenge couple. Yeah. Not exactly what I was hoping to get along with our search, but it is what it is.
Not what you had in mind.
And no, we are not sponsored by Zevia.
But if they want to sponsor us, that would be cool.
They're not going to want to sponsor us. They live in San Francisco. They're not dragging babies. But they make a good drink.
They do. They make a really
good job, guys, gals. Okay, so reasons why. Okay, things you need to know if you're gonna be a long-term V8 owner. Okay, I would even argue things you need in order to be a long-term V8 owner. Okay,
things you need.
Number one, finances, financial support, money, and to know the cost. You need to know the cost of what you're getting into. Okay, especially like wonderful states like Golden, California. By golden, we mean golden showers. Because that's literally what this state is becoming under the insane tyrannical rule of Gavin Newsom. Yep. That guy. So, cost 2.
There's a
community. You need to have a community. What were you going to say?
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about the cost. I was going to say something about
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Just keep that. Just don't forget that.
Okay.
Don't forget me now. Don't you forget about me. Don't. Number 3, the ability to maintain and the skills to maintain. The reason why I say that is because Dodge is trying to chuck these things out the window. Okay, if you watch any of our other videos where we talk about what Dodge is doing, I'm a fervent believer that Dodge is just trying to toss out any excess parts they have left. Any V8 engines, any V8 transmissions, and I really believe they're keeping the bare minimum in their freaking yards, their warehouses, wherever it is they have them stored. I believe they are getting themselves down to the bare bones. That way they're not holding on to these things and they're making room for their wonderful EVs that they want to shove down everybody's throat at the rapid rate. Costs and consequences be damned. Okay, so let's talk about number 1, costs. Gas and gas taxes. You live in California, you've heard the great lie about gas taxes and gas taxes being used to help rebuild schools and help maintain our roads and blah, blah, blah. That's BS. Our roads are trash. Our roads have been trash for years. They continue to be trash. You want good roads? Go to Texas.
Florida had really nice roads.
Florida has great roads, and I'm willing to bet other states without such ridiculously gut-wrenching
Taxes?
I was going to say something else. Taxes have better roads in California. California's roads are absolute trash.
They are. They're horrible. I have just progressively watched the roads get worse and worse and worse and worse over the 9 years that we've lived here. They never have repaired anything on them. Ever.
They'll do it in patches. After it gets so bad, it's like, okay, now we have to repair these. But sometimes even that doesn't stop them. Or like, should I say, start them. Okay, gas taxes going to catch up to you and kill you. Registration for V8 muscle cars is
expensive.
Ridiculous.
Expensive.
We're talking about the hundreds. Okay, and as time goes by, now that Gavin Nuisance has decided to, like, I'm going to ban gas vehicles because we're going all in. Meanwhile, keep in mind, with these record-breaking, not really record-breaking, but like these hot summers, they're shutting people's power down. They call it brownouts. And they're doing it in areas that aren't Silicon Valley, aren't where all the fancy tech companies are. You know, the ones that actually fill the pockets of our corrupt politicians. Yeah. So, you want to feed the lie about, oh, climate change, oh, it's this or it's that. No.
So
our power grids aren't ready for electric vehicles. They haven't been years ago. They aren't now. They're not going to be ready years from now either. It's a one big, fat, great lie. But you know who can afford electricity? The elites and the techies. And they are going to use their cudgel political power to get Gavin Newsom and whoever cronies to do what they want. And they're going to shut down your power. And you're not going to be allowed to charge your electric vehicle. So when I say cost, I'm not just talking about financial reasons. I'm also talking about your well-being. I'm talking about your family's well-being. I'm talking about your independence, your ability to drive. Good luck going anywhere when they turn your damn power out, and you probably won't even know when they turn your power out. And since they can't maintain these forests worth a damn, let them all burn down and do nothing about it, like where are all the initiatives to start rebuilding the forest, start planting new trees, start rebuilding everything, huh? Nowhere? Shocking. Yeah, it's just going to keep getting hotter, it's going to keep getting drier, and it's going to be more of a pain in the butt to charge your vehicle like it is right now. So, costs. Now, costs about engines. Now, do I believe the V8 engine is going to go up in price and transmission specifically for Chargers and Challengers, especially for those high-demand cars? Yep, betcha. You betcha. People will wait around probably for some Yahoo to drive his dad's car and wreck it, or just, when someone's bored with their vehicle. But I believe it's going to go up, especially as Dodge just chokes them out. Two, we already know that the cost of V8s is going to go up anyways. Dealerships, they're going to oh man, they get their hands on it, nope, this is that V8 car. Because really, guys, gals, owning and driving a Challenger Charger is not always about speed, okay? Hate to break it to you. Believe this or not believe this, you're not the fastest thing on the road. We are not the fastest thing on the road. We're one of the loudest things on the road. We can be the fastest thing on the road under the right circumstances, but we are not the fastest vehicle on the road. We're amongst the fastest, especially if you have a supercharged Hellcat, especially if you have if you have a red-eye Hellcat, or if you're one of the lucky few that owns a demon and, doesn't just let it sit and collect dust inside of your garage. But yeah, that's one of the things there too. Okay, enough about cost. Two, community.
Well, also
go ahead.
Insurance.
Oh my lord.
Insurance is very expensive.
Oh my lord.
As we've progressed up the ranks of our Challengers, our insurance has gotten progressively more and more and more expensive.
Yep. And
also circling back to the registration, just so you really understand how astronomical the registration is. For this vehicle, this is a 2017, so it's 5 years old, not brand new, and the registration is nearly $600 a year.
Yeah.
So something to take into consideration. But that's in California, which is the most expensive state. I'm willing to bet it's probably not that much in other states.
It's punishment. That's all it is. It's punishment. It's ridiculous. It's just...
Yeah.
Screw them. Anyways, okay. Community. There already is an existing muscle car community, so I don't think this one is as important. But honestly, if you really want to buy one of these cars, make sure you get involved with the group, a community, car enthusiast group, car shows. And you know what? Take this damn thing to the nearest drag strip at least once and fly down the damn road. There's got to be amateur nights somewhere, okay? If you have to, go buy a helmet, plop it on, go do your practice course or whatever the hell it is you got to do, and take your damn V8 muscle flying down the road. I don't care if you don't win or not. I don't give a shit. Do it, because that's what these are for. These weren't meant to be your everyday boring driver or like your city racer or whatever. They're meant to go down racetrack, drag strip, do that. Granted, to go onto the racetrack, you need to have your, I think it's the NHRA rated roll cage. I get it. We all can't afford that. That's fine. But you can at least do amateur night at the drag strip if you have one. If you don't, plan out a trip somewhere and go do it. Trust me, you'll have a blast. Okay, and then obviously online communities, huge, because you're going to find out a lot of things about your car you had no clue about. which will really greatly help you. I did that a lot, especially with my Triumph motorcycle. That was a huge help. So enough about the community, especially since there's already one there, but you need to find one. Okay, and then 3, good old number 3, your ability and skill to maintain your car. Why do I say that? Because it ties into some of the conversation points of number 1, cost. As these parts become less and less common, you're going to have to learn how to work on this thing if you really ever plan on keeping it long term. I'm not talking about the people that buy something like this, like, I don't know, they lease it out for like a year or 2 or whatever, and they're like, okay, I'm done, bored, on to the next vehicle. Or those that just, casually, whatever. I'm talking about people who are really serious long-term business owners that want these things to live and thrive and have the wonderful hum and the roar when you step on the gas. You're going to need to learn how to maintain it, and if you want to save costs, you're going to need to learn how to do it yourself and do it well. Okay? Like, we're talking about tires, good tires that actually grip the road. They're not cheap. Okay? You're also going to want to learn how to find the right size tire, because for some reason Dodge, in their infinite wisdom, decided to only put wide enough tires that will actually stick. And mind you, only wide enough for scat packs to stick properly on the Super Bee. When they put the 315s on the damn Super Bee, drag radial 315s on a Super Bee. I'm like, what the hell? Why couldn't you have learned this lesson a lot sooner, like a decade ago? But it didn't. So that's our main things right there. I don't want to go on too long of a rant. I did that plenty in number 1. But learn to maintain your vehicle. They're not cheap. They are expensive. It does, if you're driving it for fun, which you should be driving this thing for fun all the damn time, it's going to wear and tear it pretty quick. Jenny, would you like to add anything?
No, I already added my parts.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.